Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank my fellow senators from the Congressional Hispanic Caucus, both Senators Alex Padilla and Ben Ray Lujan. I also want to thank Andrea Flores and the team from forward.us for being here and always joining us in this effort. And then you're going to hear from today a gentleman, Jose Cabrera, and I can't thank him enough for being here to share his story, because we are actually here today. Over the next month and a half, President Biden has an opportunity to really cement his legacy as a president who keeps families together and protects people who have helped make this country so great. We're talking about the people from Ecuador, El Salvador, and Nicaragua who deserve temporary protected status. We're also talking about dreamers who are trying to renew their status and deserve to have their applications processed as soon as possible. It's very simple. The president has the legal authority to act to give these long-term immigrant communities certainty, and he should use it. TPS and DACA recipients in the U.S. are contributing to communities across the country. So many of them have lived here for years. They work in our industries. They strengthen our economy. They are teachers, they're doctors, they're essential workers, and they pay billions of dollars in taxes every year. For TPS holders, the countries they're coming from are under horrific conditions. So sending them back would be dangerous for them and their families. This is exactly why Congress created TPS status. Ecuador, El Salvador, Nicaragua, they are all clearly qualify for TPS. For dreamers, the United States is their home. It's the only country they've ever known, and they've more than proven their loyalty to this country. It's time for this administration to ensure that we can renew their DACA status now before they come under threat from the Trump administration, because we know the incoming administration is going to try to implement chaotic immigration policies that tear our families apart. We've seen it before when they tried to do it the first time that Trump was in office. I remember I was here as a senator. I remember the calls that were coming in to my office from people in Nevada who were terrified for their families because of this chaos. But we have a chance to do something about that right now and give these families as much legal protection and reassurance as possible. The Biden administration has the authority to get this done, the legal authority to get this done, and they must act. I have always said we can secure our border and fix our broken immigration system. We can do both. They're not mutually exclusive. And protecting long-term, hard-working immigrant families who have been in this country already is a step in that process. This has been an ongoing effort for all of us here, and we are going to continue being a voice for the people who work alongside Americans to make this country what it is. So I thank you for joining us this morning, and I'm going to hand it off to my colleagues in the Senate.